For you, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, busy?
Yes. It's that time of season again, so it's okay.
It's what, practice and meetings all day. Are we good to go? Awesome. Just kind of take me through maybe what you worked on this offseason, how summer workouts were, what do you think you got better with?
This season was a big season for me, trying to get stronger. I had wrist surgery, so dealing with that was the biggest thing for me, and not having me skip a beat. And so my main focus was therapy, going to therapy, doing extra stuff, trying to get my wrist back, and I'm good to go now. Lifting just as well, if not better, just trying to be the best that I can be. So I didn't skip a step or anything. I'm just trying to focus on football and still trying to get stronger as I can and trying to get faster.
I think this is your third position in 3 years that you started out with. Is that frustrating or is that exciting for you?
It's a both. I would enjoy kind of sitting down at one position, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. In the NFL, you might go from left to right, guard to center to tackle. It doesn't matter. And so you got to be flexible, and that's okay because I'm doing it now, and so it prepares me for later. And if I get that chance, that's great, and it's just going to help me out.
Does it help you now when you move to tackle, after maybe playing center and playing all that, to know kind of what those guys are thinking on the line and help you down anchor the end of the line?
Yes, no, definitely, because me being guard and now to tackle, I know the tackle plays, but I know a sense of what my guard's going to do before he even does it, so I know how I'm going to treat a block, and so just film study and knowing stuff, but that's the main thing, just because I have that prior knowledge of it that helps me out.
The offensive line struggled at points last season. Just what's the mentality going into the offseason camp? You guys are trying to think 4 of the 5 starters. Just what's y'all's mentality of getting better and maybe protecting the quarterback?
Everybody's trying to get stronger. Like I said, we had 44 guys stay here, if not more. We had the entire offensive line stay here, so we just try to get better, stronger, faster. 31-10s or 32-110s or whatever it was. We killed that, and weightlifting. All of us just grinding out strong, trying to get stronger, and so that was our goal.
And what's the potential for this offense this year? You guys return a lot of skill position players on the offensive line. Maybe you have Jake. What do you think this offense can be?
It can be something special, but you just kind of have to wait and see how the cards play. Obviously, we haven't put pads on, so we go out there and we run our PRP practices, and everything looks great. But at the same time, no one's put pads on, so when the receiver's running the ball, he might look great if he catches it, but let's see what happens when you put a corner on him, and the corner's going to be bumping him the whole way down. What happens to the offensive line? When the D tackle's coming at you full speed. Same thing with D line. So we'll have to see. That's a question for later on, but as of right now, I think we could be something special.
Is it easier or harder to block in kind of a spread offense where the ball's out of the quarterback's hands quickly and you're running a lot of shotgun read option passes?
No, not really. Just because how our plays are formed schematically, it helps us out and it gives us an advantage. And so the offensive line kind of knows what we're doing. And so, there's plays that you might think this, but it might be something else, but we know that, so it's okay.
You've made 2 trips to the SEC now. Just who's been the hardest guy to block or maybe figure out where he is on the field?
Florida had a really good D tackle. I think he's still there. Might be a senior this upcoming year, but he had a phenomenal D tackle. I played my freshman year. This past year, I didn't get a chance to play him again, but I know he was a big threat. He tore LSU up tremendously. So, but Florida has a really good D line. I think they're solid all the way around. And Georgia's D line's not that bad either.
You're coming into your 3rd year. You played, like you said, 3 different positions on the offensive line. Do you consider yourself maybe a leader, not only in the offensive line, but maybe as the offense as a whole?
I try to be. I try and give my own wisdom to the young guys and try and put them in the right places and try and give them as much advice as I can and try and make them better, because regardless, at the end of the day, I'm going to be gone soon, and they have to provide for this team, and so they have to be willing to step up, and they got to know their stuff.
The defense has a lot of guys that are maybe unproven commodities right now, young guys. Is there any pressure on the offense to go out and maybe score more points than y'all did last year?
Oh, definitely. We always want to score more points. That's more times the offensive line get the end zone. That's more times we're celebrating. But no, as defensive line wise goes, that them being so young, that puts pressure on us. So every day when we went out there and we faced the D line, it was time to suit up and let's go. And we're gonna try and be the best that we can and try and show the D-line how you really got to do it. So
there's a influx in college football of maybe diagramming plays for offensive linemen to score touchdowns and 2-point conversion, things like that. Do you have a play in mind that you would like to score, and have you thought about maybe a touchdown dance?
Not a play, not a dance, but if their offensive lineman on this team scores a touchdown, let's just say it's going to be a party in the end zone, and there might be some flags thrown because there was going to be a minute.
So you'll take the 15 yards if one of you guys scores?
It's once in a lifetime thing, so yeah.
Last question, we're kind of putting together, we know football players like to eat, you guys work out a lot, so maybe what are some of the places in Columbia you like to go and eat when you're not on your in-season diet or something?
Probably, let me think. We do a lot of, like as an offensive line, we all go to, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the name now. It's not Palmetto Pig, even though that's very good. It's the other one.
Southern Belly?
No, it's right up the road.
Docks.
Docks, yeah. So we love going to Docks. Docks does some really good food. Ultimate Tailgaters, obviously they come over here, but they got some great food. But restaurants-wise, Polly's is good. We all go up to I don't know, but yeah. No, those are some of the places we go. I don't really have a favorite. It's kind of like whatever you're feeling. One night you might feel pizza, another night you feel burger, the next time you might feel wings. So, it's not really a favorite place. We just kind of jump all around. We like going to new places and enjoying the food, the different foods that we have around here in Columbia. I mean, there's all kinds of foods that you can get. So,
are you a Village idiot guy or are you a Nicky's pizza guy?
I'm like a Chicago pizza guy. Yeah, old Chicago. They're a little more pricey, but they're deep dish pizzas. Oh, it's good. It's good. So.
Well, I appreciate that. Thanks
so
much.
No problem.